Do you absolutely love to travel but dread what it takes getting there? Or maybe you have a trip coming up that you have to take for a family or for business, and you're just going, oh my God, I hate to have to get to that airport and go through what you have to go through. Well, I have a book for you. Aloha, my name is Dr. Cindy Paulos, and I've written a book called Stress Free Travel, A Better Way to Fly. And I know you've seen what's happening out there with all of the huge challenges facing us in airports. I mean, every single day it seems you turn on the news and you see something that's happened, either bad weather or a volcano going off or some insurrection. And sometimes you'll see thousands of plane cancellations. And you look and see those poor people sitting in the waiting room, sometimes stuck for weeks. And you go, oh my God. Well, you know what? You can't change that, but you can absolutely be prepared to arm yourself with as much as you can to know how to get through those challenging circumstances. I mean, we can't control what's going to happen to us when we fly, but we absolutely can control the way we react to it. Stress-free travel, a better way to fly, is the most complete guide I've seen. I've checked everything else out there, and there's really nothing like this. I cover all aspects. I really go into great detail, 21 tips on how to prepare for your trip. Really invaluable information. I've got 21 tips on how you can pack light and pack smart. I have everything from how to put together an herbal remedy kit, which will really help you and help keep you from getting sick on that plane. I also put a lot of time into things that will help ease your state of mind. I have 21 wonderful tips to keep you from worrying, and they really, really do work. I have over 50 apps that are awesome apps for traveling. Some of them you will find so important for you to use when you're traveling that you'll just love them. Some of these are great, great apps. I also have 21 affirmations I've written that will keep you in a positive frame of mind when you're slipping into darkness. And I put together a list of meditations and prayers. If it gets really desperate, I know that these will help ease you and calm you when you're in chaos and very challenging circumstances. I have a friend, I told them I was writing this book, and they said, oh, don't worry about it. You know, just take a Xanax. You don't have to read a book about stress-free travel. Unfortunately, that doesn't always work. Just like drinking in the airport bar, it really isn't good for you. So this book really can help you. I have a lifetime in experience in this field. I started meditating when I was 14 years old. I've meditated every day of my life. I have a doctorate in metaphysics. I'm a metaphysical minister. I'm a Reiki master. I am a travel agent. On top of that, I've written a book called Put a Little Light in Your Life, a guide to sending and receiving positive energy. I have thousands of hours of radio shows and TV shows, and I've put that all together in this book to help you get through one of the most challenging things that we all have to do these days, and that is how to travel stress-free. And it really, really will help you. It will work. I mean, there's going to be times you can't control the fact that there's going to be a row of screaming kids maybe sitting right behind you, or a 300-plus pound guy that's sitting next to you spilling over into your seat. And there's going to be times they really screw up your connections. Some of those things are going to happen. We all know that. And the thing that we can control is we don't have to freak out about it. The more we get upset, the more we get anxious, the more we get stressed out, the worse it is for our body. Stress is absolutely terrible for us. It's terrible for our physical body, it's terrible for our state of mind, and it's really a pain for everyone around us as well. So I think that you'll find this book extremely helpful. There's an old Sufi saying which says, trust in Allah, but tie up your camel. And a Native American saying, which is trust in the Great Spirit, but paddle away from the falls. I mean, basically, you do have to have some faith in God, and you have to really go with the flow, but you can be prepared. And you can be armed with a lot of tools that will help get you and negotiate you through some very challenging circumstances that happen with travel. Stress-Free Travel is just the book for you. Now, here's what I'd like to ask you to do. I really want to get this book out there. I'd love to see it published. I really think it's going to help the world, but I'd like you to vote for me. There's a competition. It's called Next Top Author. If you go to nexttopauthor.com and vote for me, I'm number 366, an easy number to remember, 366. I have a chance then to get this book out and get it published, and I'd love to see that happen. I do have a website, and I'm certainly willing to back this up with all the publicity and travel shows that are out there and all the talk shows, and I know this book is going to be hugely successful and very, very helpful to the whole world. So if you help me, I would really appreciate it. And be watching for more about this book, Stress-Free Travel, A Better Way to Fly. I really appreciate you taking the time to vote, and I appreciate your support. Mahalo.